Welcome back to Kicking It with Saint, man. You could probably hear the pain in my voice, bro. I'm not happy, bro. I'm not happy. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you for stopping by to the channel, man. Like, subscribe, share the video, please. Excuse me, help the kid out. So I didn't drop my Ravens breakdown this week on my prediction for the and analysis for the Colts game. I just didn't end up having the time. I need to be better with that. I'm probably just gonna start putting it in the video with my other predictions, to be honest with you at this point. But yeah, man, I really break down the Ravens throughout every video. It feel like, and I'm finna be really brutally honest about this fucking team right now, bro. Really brutally fucking honest. Cause see, I done started this recording midway through the third quarter of this game, probably more than halfway through the quarter of this Monday Night Football game, where the Ravens is in position to lose this fucking game. Lamar Jackson, we in the red zone, about to go in and score. Lamar Jackson fumbled the fucking ball. The Ravens continue to have big fucking mistakes, bro, at the absolute worst fucking times, bro. And you can't live like this, bro. You can't live like this. To continue to make these same goofy ass mistakes, bro. Not even the same, just making mistakes in key moments. Like you can't see it because we 3-1, right? We about to be 3-2. The game's still going on. We not coming back, bro. It's not a lack of faith in Lamar either, but we got 3 points right now. We got 3 points. Lamar missed the touchdown to Hollywood in the red zone, and then we had to settle for a field goal, and then the fumble just now. That's two blown touchdowns that we should have had. We should have 14 points right now. Instead, we got three. And that's been the problem all year with the Ravens, bro. Every time we should be scoring points, we make stupid mistakes on drives to keep us from scoring points, bro. And at this point now, it is a problem with the offense. I said we didn't need to worry about the offense because the offense led by Lamar Jackson would score points. Now we should be worried about the offense because, and it's kind of weird because Greg Roman not really calling the bad game plan, and Lamar not even playing bad. It's just key turnovers or key mistakes, penalties, flags, whatever it may be, in the worst moments, bro. And to so I'm gonna keep this video not short and nothing like that, but I'm gonna break it down, break it up. I don't want to hop all over the place. I want to really hammer a subject before I hop to another one. So even though I just did that right there with the offense, I gotta start with this fucking defense, bro. Because even though Lamar just fumbled that ball, we can still get a stop, bro. They're not even at the midfield yet. But as we are talking, bro, our defense is allowing the Colts to just run it down their throats right now. They're picking up big chunks on every fucking play right now. And it's very funny that the Ravens is the team that came in and is supposed to be the good running team. And they can't run the ball for shit right now. And boy, boy, this defense is a problem, bro. I already believe it, and I've been saying this for a minute now. The Ravens have the worst linebacking core in football, and it ain't close, and not in my opinion. From all the linebacking cores I've seen, maybe Jacksonville got a worse one, but boy, it's hard to find a worse linebacking core right now than the Baltimore Ravens, bro. Malik Harris should not be starting. You got to do Chris Board, who's a special team player at the moment, who's starting right now. L.J. Fort not playing really hurting Baltimore right now. It's really hurting Baltimore. I think they are seeing L.J. Fort's value right now, and his value is skyrocketing right now because they were never this bad in the linebacking core with L.J. Fort there. L.J. Fort was the one who made the big plays, who made the tackles. L.J. Fort, man, he is. I done said it in past videos, but I really gotta hammer that shit home right now. L.J. Fort not being out there is killing Baltimore's defense, bro. Because Patrick Queen ain't it. I done hammered this home in every video, but let me really take a minute right now, bro. Because it makes no sense that Jalen Smith lost his job and Patrick Queen is still employed. It don't make sense that he haven't been benched. It don't make sense that he haven't. Nothing has happened to Patrick Queen, bro. He is allowed to go out there every week and be a starter. So you're not even punishing him technically for his repeated bad play, bro. Like it's not even mistakes, bro. Patrick Queen is playing full games and being bad the entire game. Like he is being bad for the entire duration of the defensive plays. Like it's bro. It'd be one thing if he was making mistakes here and there, or a mistake there, or a mistake here. No, man, this motherfucker playing bad the entire game, bro. Patrick Lamar Jackson put a band-aid on a lot of flaws that the Baltimore Ravens have right now that I've been preaching about throughout the entire series. I know a lot of people don't watch me. I know I'm a small time YouTuber. I know people gonna listen to that big time analyst and shit more than they listen to a fucking YouTuber, a no name YouTuber. Like who the fuck is this? I get it. I get it. But I've been saying it all year, bro. You can keep listening to these analysts tell you how great Baltimore's defense and how good they defense. They talking about Baltimore's history. They're not talking about Baltimore's what they are currently presently putting on the field each and every week. Baltimore's defense ain't it. And the worst part is I've been getting on this channel and going to bat for Anthony Averett, who I did say early in his career was very he reminded me a lot of Kerry Williams, who we used to have, where he get beat on a lot of in space a lot. He don't really know when to break on routes and whatnot. He always in bad positions, but he had looked good this year so far. Well, he getting torched tonight. Like he absolutely getting they putting him over the knee and spanking him, bro. Like it's embarrassing right now. And it's very crazy that they not even going to Marlon Humphrey's side. Cause like as great as Marlon Humphrey is, I wouldn't say he a top 5 cover corner right now. And I love Marlon. Marlon is all together, his game complete. If you put his complete package together, yeah, he a top 5 corner. But when it come to coverage corners, bro, yeah, I don't really think Marlo is a top 5 cover corner. But Marlo also don't get the interceptions that some of the cornerbacks who not even as good as him get. Like one of the things that made Richard Sherman phenomenal, Jalen Ramsey phenomenal, they pick you off. Like they take the ball from you and give your offense another possession, or they score with that shit. Ed Reed was great, not just because of all the other things. Ed Reed is a top 10 football player, but Ed Reed took that shit from you. But this Patrick Queen, bro, back to Patrick Queen. I would be hard pressed, bro. The man started the fucking game with a missed tackle and celebrated that shit once Marlowe came in and saved the tackle, and Marlowe talked to him about it. Like now, I know some people gonna say, well, Marlowe went out and missed the next tackle. He got held on that play. Come on, Bozo, don't be stupid. Patrick Queen is a problem, bro. I'm looking at running backs who nowhere probably near his size just throw him off of them with ease every fucking time. Like I promise you, you haven't seen a linebacker miss this many fucking tackles in the season up to this point, bro. And it's on repeat at this point. You know he missing tackles every time you go out there now, especially when he in space. The announcers, I usually turn the TV all the way down. I done told y'all that multiple times. The announcers, bro, finally started talking about how bad Patrick Queen has been this year. Now, of course, they had to, dim it down a little bit, had to dumb it down and say like, well, he has a lot of talent and blah blah blah. Listen, bro. A lot of people been telling me every time I'm critical of Patrick Queen, a lot of people like to say, "Oh, bro, he young. You got to give him time. He got a lot of talent." My guy, my girls, anybody listen. I've heard that excuse so many times, bro, and I'm tired of it. You cannot keep making that fucking excuse. You can see a guy when a guy is has potential and is gonna be if he make this little he clean up this in his game, fix this little tweak that, he could be legendary or great or a Pro Bowl type linebacker. I don't see none of that shit with Patrick Queen, bro. He bad in coverage. He bad in the run game. He atrocious at tackling. He does not make head on like smart plays. Like name the last time you seen him just make a smart play. You was like, oh shit, that was a hella smart play by Pat. You don't. You see him miss tackles on a regular. You see him get beat on a regular. Teams legit use running backs as receivers against Baltimore because they know the Baltimore Ravens linebacking core is atrocious. But more than that, they know that the lead linebacker might be one of the worst linebackers in the game. And they would be right in thinking that. Because if you've watched Baltimore Ravens full games, because listen, you'll probably get analysts come on the show and tomorrow and talk about this. And listen, they're gonna blame Lamar rightfully. So you can't fumble that ball in the red zone. You can't. You have to hit Hollywood on that play. I agree with both. And he even missed Hollywood when Hollywood was open, but I don't really blame that on him because when you drop the ball as much as Hollywood has, that's the type of shit that end up happening. Your quarterback just completely don't even look at you on a drive. That's the type of shit that happened. That's on Hollywood. The missed throw was not on Hollywood. You got to know the difference. It's a balance there. However, back to the defense. Patrick Queen, bro, it's a problem Because listen, you talk about potential. Jalen Smith has potential. That's why he wasn't gonna remain a free agent for too long. Because he's been a Pro Bowler. He's been a top linebacker in the game. You see other guys around the league who have potential. Now I'm not finna go off and start ripping off a whole shit ton of names, but you can name the linebackers in the league who have potential, who you know ain't the top yet, who ain't there yet. But you say to yourself, man, if this dude made this or that or this or that, he would be great. And I told you, I base a lot of this shit off of C.J. Mosley because that was the last linebacker covering the middle for Baltimore. Patrick Queen is nowhere near as good as fucking C.J. Mosley on C.J. Mosley's worst days, bro. I really don't think people realize how great C.J. Mosley was for Baltimore. Go back and look. C.J. Mosley, for one, was as good a linebacker in the NFL in coverage, bro. C.J. Mosley was always getting interceptions. C.J. Mosley played coverage great, better than most. I think the only linebacker in the league at the time who was playing in coverage better than better than C.J. was Luke Kuechly and Bobby Wagner, and he was still on their levels in my opinion. Bro, it's that's how I have to judge Patrick Queen, bro, off of the last fucking linebacker that man the middle. I was pissed when Baltimore didn't re-sign him at the time and break the bank to sign him because he was worth that money. I still think he would have been worth that money because him in the middle for Baltimore would. You just can't replace it, and clearly you see you can't replace it because, like I said, if you've been watching the Ravens play, you would clearly see Patrick Queen is not it. Patrick Queen is a bad player. That's where I'm at this point. He is a bad player, bro. I do not see redeeming quality. Somebody told me on Twitter tonight, they was like, well, he's fast. I was like, man, what a waste of speed. The other dude responded, he was like, man, that's a waste of everything. And he is fucking right, bro. Patrick, and I don't want to make this me just ranting and going in on Patrick Queen, but like I said, I would love for Patrick Queen to be good. I'm a Baltimore Raven fan. It'd do me no good for him to be bad and for me to want him to be bad. I want him to be great, but I'm just being realistic and telling you what I see. Patrick Queen has not been good since he's been a starting middle linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens. And now that LJ, listen, and I already, if you follow me on Twitter, you could just go through my timeline, and if you could find all my tweets about Patrick Queen, you'll see what I've been saying. Because I've been very consistent in my criticism of Patrick Queen, bro. Because to me, somebody who played defense, bro, to me is not hard to see guys who have the potential and shit like that, who doing shit right, just missing on little things. I don't see that with Patrick Queen. I see a dude who's just not good. He is never in the right spot on defense when they passing the ball. I told you, every single time somebody passed the ball and it's near Patrick Queen, you usually see him chasing to get to the person he was supposed to be covering. He don't break on the ball. He don't even do a good job at stuffing receivers before or knocking receivers off of their route before they go on the routes. It's nothing that this man does good right now. And literally, the one thing that you could say is great about him, because every linebacker should be able to do it, is, oh, he's a tackling machine. He's not. He's not a good tackler. He will find a way to end up with probably one of the top tacklers on the team, and I won't understand how. Tavon Young is a better tackler than most of the linebackers on our team. Marlon Humphrey is a better tackler who, in him in his own right, miss a lot of tackles because he always trying to strip the ball, but is a better tackler than the linebackers on our team, bro. Baltimore has a problem with that linebacking core. And the only linebacker on the team right now that Baltimore could say without a shadow of a doubt that they could have faith in or move forward with and bank on him improving is Owehi. Let's go ahead and hit you with the Owehi watch. He had a forced fumble for a sack fumble early in the game. We didn't convert to anything, so it was a waste of a play because we didn't turn it into shit. And I'm gonna get to the offense when I get to it, but like I said, I gotta hammer home this fucking defense this week, bro, because I didn't drop my prediction video. You already know I would have predicted the Ravens to win the game, but some of the shit that I would have said in that video I'm saying now, and I'm glad that I waited because now I could just say it all in this one video while we losing this fucking game. I'm not even watching the fucking game no more, bro. I expect us to lose the rest of this game, and it's getting real fucking embarrassing going out on Monday Night Raw losing Monday Night Raw, going out on Monday Night Football losing these two fucking games that we should have won to the Raiders and tonight to the fucking Colts, bro. Just because of constant fucking mistakes. And it don't help when Lamar got to sit on the fucking bench for so long, for so many stretches, and let these average offenses look great. Have they breakout games against us because our defense can't stop shit. I'm telling you, if don't nobody get home, If away he let me matter of fact, let me say it like this. If somebody on the front four don't get home or away he don't get home, nobody's getting somebody's getting beat in that for a wide open catch by the defensive linebackers on our team. Just go watch the tape. It's multiple plays where quarterbacks don't even hit guys that's wide open, and our linebackers leaving dudes wide the fuck open, and quarterbacks just ain't hitting the dudes. Like our linebacking core would be giving us. So now listen, are we as bad as the Chiefs? Probably not, but we ain't that fucking far behind. I'm just telling you that right now. And what's funny is, nope, I'm gonna get to them when I get to it. I'm gonna get to it because I was finna say something about how good the offensive weapons looked so far this season, but fuck that. I'm getting to it when I get to it. I'm hammering down this fucking defense, bro. Back to Patrick Queen again, bro. I think he gotta be benched, bro. I don't care what's behind him, bro. It's not. It's no way you could tell me that it's somebody on Baltimore. It's nobody. It's no way anybody on that linebacking core is as bad as Patrick Queen, bro. And I think Malik Harris has been pretty bad. Don't think he done been nowhere near as bad as Patrick Queen, bro. Patrick Queen has been, and maybe it's because I pay a lot of attention to him, and he the one who manning that spot. And listen, if you want to give him the excuse that he don't got L.J. Fort out there, all I'm gonna say to you is how much did you value L.J. Fort before he went down and before you started listening to me talk about Patrick Queen? That's all I'm gonna say. Because if you didn't value L.J. Fort before, don't try to use him as the excuse now. I know that he getting hella exposed because LJ Fort ain't out there. But he would still be bad if LJ Fort was in there. That's the whole thing. I knew he was bad before LJ Fort got hurt, which is why I said LJ Fort is the biggest injury to me. He and Marlowe. He and Juice Man, which I hope both of them healing up real good right now. Those were the two big injuries in my opinion, and it's gonna be real bad next week when we play against the fucking Chargers, cause this defense ain't stopping shit. They can't stop Carson Wentz. How do we expect to stop the Chargers when we can't stop Carson Wentz? Justin Herbert's that dude. They got way better weapons than the Colts. How we gonna stop them when we can't stop the Chargers? Now, listen, some people say, well, they only done gave up 16 points, or they ain't. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That has more to do with bad quarterback play because Carson Wentz yanking shit high on his receivers and shit than it got to do with our defense. A good quarterback could sit back there and torch our defense the entire game if they really wanted to, bro. And the thing is, Wentz is torching Anthony Averett. A good Carson Wentz would be torching the Anthony Averett and the linebackers. Because, like I said, it's very rare that the linebackers is ever in position. And you know what's also else becoming a problem? When you can't stop the pass, because the injuries are now starting to catch up with ball. I already thought they was catching up with us, but you got to understand, these problems, everybody could be healthy on the team, and Patrick Queen would still be a fucking problem. I done said it too many times, bro. This man is not a starting caliber linebacker in the NFL. And when they kept talking about how Baltimore had never drafted a linebacker from LSU, that should have stayed that way. They should have went and got a backup linebacker that was coming out of Alabama because he would have been light years better than Patrick Queen. Alabama producing legit NFL linebackers who are all pro style linebackers. That is not happening at LSU, bro. I'm sorry. Patrick Queen, and now I'm just indicting the school and shit now, bro, because of how pissed I am at Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen's not that guy. He's not the answer for Baltimore's linebacker, like captain, mic'd up linebacker. I believe that that Wink Martindale knows this. It's no fucking way. A mind as good as his and a brain that's been around this long and shit like, no fucking way Wink don't see it. It's no fucking way. It ain't no. I'm looking at fans on Twitter go nuts on Patrick. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of fans tweeting the same thing on a weekly basis at this point when we playing against Patrick and Patrick Queen play. Oh, another missed tackle from Patrick Queen. Oh, look at that. Patrick Queen and a missed tackle. Name something more synonymous. Like at this point, it's a weekly occurrence, bro. That and it's real funny because you can tell the Raven fans really do watch the games because a lot of Raven fans that I talk to really do be knowing. Like it do be those rare Raven fans who don't really be watching the whole game, or they be watching parts of the game, or they already have a preconceived notion and they're not gonna let it go for their favorite players and shit. But most Raven fans I talk to already know very much so that The fucking Patrick Queen is trash. Like, and I hate that I had to get it to that point, but that's exactly where I'm at mentally with Patrick Queen, bro. I could give two fucks, bro. I don't care if Baltimore. I wish I could work with Baltimore one day. I could care less if that never happens now because of what I just said, bro. Patrick Queen is a problem. They know he's a problem, and Lacey DeCosta better not never had this motherfucker as her player of the week or whatever she be doing on her Twitter, bro. She better not never had this motherfucker, cause I'm gonna roast them, bro. I'm gonna be in that comment section, bro. Cause I don't like to go with no Raven, bro. But I am done with Patrick Queen is not a Raven, bro. To play like a Raven mantra, that is Patrick Queen does not uphold that, bro. He is not play. He's not played like a Raven since he's got there, bro. This motherfucker legit still play like he in college, bro. Legit still play like he in college, bro. Di- And it is other flaws on the defense. Like I said, the linebacking core as a whole is bad. To me, the worst in the league. The secondary is starting to get toasted now. Teams just don't even go at Marlon Humphrey. They just go at Anthony Averett, double A. Chuck Clark and Deshaun Elliott still hurt. Chuck Clark and Jimmy Smith don't see much action because, like I said, teams don't attack the deep part of Baltimore's defense. They attack the linebackers, bro. It's shit. It's rare that teams even to be attacking Anthony Averett. And to be honest, Anthony haven't been bad this year. This was his first bad game, really. So that to me, it's been the linebacking, bro. Every time you look back at it, and I done seen every Raven game. I done watched the entirety of every game except for tonight because I just couldn't do it no more. The every fucking game, bro. I cannot point to those games and say the secondary. The secondary did give up a big play tonight. Anthony Averton had a rough game. He got called for a PI and missed the tackle for the dude to score. Like you can't get called for a PI and give up the tackle and miss the tackle, bro. So he hit us with a he double sauced us, bro. He double dipped on us, bro. He gave us that 2-for-1 ignorant special, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gave us the bozo double, bro. So hey, shit like that happens. I'm not gonna be too hard on Anthony Averett, bro, because like I said, I can see his progression. You gonna have games like this here and there. Trayvon Diggs wasn't the best when he first hit, bro, but you can see his progression. I still see fucking people be like, "Well, do you talk about all the yards he give up?" Like, come on, man. Are you serious? The man that took the ball away 6 times. Like, I ain't even gonna get in that. But I'm not gonna be too hard on a double A because I can see his consistent and constant improvements, bro. What I will say is a game like this gonna humble him. It's gonna make him even better, bro. But back to Patrick Queen again, bro. Like I said, bro, I'm hammering this shit home, bro. Because while I think the Ravens, like I said, I done watched every game, and if you watch every game, the defensive secondary is not the big problem, bro. And they missing Juice Man. And they still haven't been the biggest problem. Yes, missed tackles and shit is the biggest thing. But I'm telling you, watch every single Raven game and the same problem gonna pop up every time on repeat. You're gonna keep saying to yourself, what the fuck is Patrick Queen and these linebackers doing? Why can't we get any pressure on the quarterback? Away he's starting to really turn into a problem. This motherfucker's starting to he had some great jumps off of the line tonight. But it just always ultimately like we had a play the defense at the end of the half, bro. After Lamar and them get that field goal, the defense wasn't gonna let the Colts not go into the half without at least a touchdown or a field goal, bro. They did everything in their power. 4th and 19, they still gave up the fucking big chunk first down and end up letting them get the field goal. Missed the field goal. Marlon Humphrey jumps offside, so they get to retry it and they kick it. Shit like that, bro. Just mental mistakes over and over and over and over again, bro. And it ain't just the defense, it is the offense too. But if you watch all these Raven games dating back to last year and shit, bro, these mental mistakes on both sides of the ball gonna continuously keep Baltimore from where they need to go, bro. And it's not a John Harbaugh thing. Usually you can say, oh, this is a coach thing. It's not a John Harbaugh thing, but I do think John Harbaugh is about to start needing to put his foot down a little bit more. Cause that you can see it in his face, like Marlo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? Why is that a mistake that you make right now? In this moment, we are losing, bro. Why would you get this undisciplined, bro? I said it earlier in the season about Ryan Jensen. How do you continue to get called for this many personal penalties when you playing with Brady and you play with the Ravens? You should be way more disciplined than that. And now I'm starting to question that because look at how undisciplined Baltimore has been this year, bro. And I don't think they realize every single fucking time you continue to do this, you put yourselves in a bigger and a bigger hole, bro. The schedule don't get easier. We got the Chargers coming in next week. We got the Chargers coming in this. We supposed to start a homestand. Why be that great on the road if you can't come home and do the same thing? It makes absolutely no sense to get this laid back and careless, bro. Makes no sense. That's why I'm so hard on Marlowe. Marlowe is one of the best defensive players in the league if he want to be. He got so much potential. It's no surprise either because obviously he's from Bama. But it's no shock that this dude got so much talent, but Marlowe hold himself back from mental mistakes over and over and over again. And like I said, Marlowe got to figure something out when it come to getting beat on these double moves and getting beat in space and shit like that. Because Marlowe do give up a lot of space and big plays here and there. When sometimes the dudes don't catch it a lot, but he get beat a lot. He got to clean that up a little bit. I don't know. Talk to J Ram in the off season or something, but Marlowe, to me, his biggest problem right now is these mental mistakes, bro. He nowhere near as big a problem as Patrick Queen, though. Rolling right back to Patrick Queen, bro. This video probably would be titled, Patrick Queen is a problem, bro. Ravens Colts review. That's what it's going to be. Now, I know you hear me laughing and shit like that, but that's because I'm high. It ain't because I'm happy, because I'm not happy about this, bro. I'm not happy about this. This cannot keep happening. This should not be happening. The offense struggling to score like this, and now I want to hop to the offense, bro. I did not realize how much J.K. Dobbins would be missed. I knew he was gonna miss Gus Edwards. I made that very clear early. J.K. Dobbins is missed, bro. This running back core, damn near as bad as the fucking linebacking core. Not nothing. Now truly they nowhere near as bad, but they are bad, bro. When Lamar is the leading rusher for the team and he got to be the one getting all the rushing yards, bro, this is why he will eventually fumble because he has to throw the ball. He got to run the ball. You cannot have him doing all this all the time just because your running backs cannot pick up yards when you need them to pick up yards, bro. Le'Veon Bell didn't play tonight, but he wasn't that great when he played. Latavius Murray hasn't shown me that he is a good, consistent back yet, and he is what he did in New Orleans. Taysom Williams damn near got tackled behind the line every fucking time he got the ball tonight. And it wasn't a lot of the offensive line's fault, in my opinion. Some of these runs tonight was just bad runs by the offense, bro, by the running backs. Like, they don't take the holes they supposed. Devontae fucking Freeman had a play, bro, where he got a handoff and he did 20 fucking juke moves in the backfield before he actually decided to start trying to run the ball forward, bro. That is a problem, bro. Like, the Ravens have a core of atrocious running backs right now, bro. Every single fucking one of them, bro, except for Le'Veon, bro, because I really do want to see Le'Veon really get to be the lead back. That's where I'm at. I want to see Le'Veon be the lead back, bro. I need to see Le'Veon fail so I can be official on it. Until then, I'm not going to be official on that. Yeah, that was a smoke break. But the Ravens running backs are bad, bro. They give us nothing right now. Nothing. They don't run for positive gains. They don't push people forward. They don't make people miss. They don't pick up extra yards after the tackle. They damn near go down after the first tackle every time, basically. Lamar Jackson is legit the best runner on the fucking team. That's a problem. I did not realize how much we was going to miss J.K. Dobbins until tonight. Well, really, I've been realizing it the last couple weeks, to be completely honest with you. But tonight really solidified it. Because the Ravens can pass the ball, yeah. But they don't want to just be passing the ball. No offense want to just pass the ball. They want to be able to go to the run if they need to. And the Ravens cannot run the ball right now. You take Lamar Jackson's yards away, bro, this team damn near barely rush over 50 yards right now. That's a problem. And some people going to be like, well, you want your quarterback to throw the ball? Yeah, duh, dumbass. But I also want them to have a competent running game behind them so that they can hand the ball off when need be. Can't do it because every time he run the ball off, it seems like they losing yards or picking up 1 or 2 yards. What's the purpose of handing it off if that's going to be the shit that continues to happen? And so now the offense is becoming a problem because they're not converting on third downs. We done been atrocious on third downs this year. And then I always say this, everybody on the team can be making mistakes and we can still find a way to win it because we got Lamar Jackson. But when Lamar Jackson's starting to make mistakes also, chalk it up because we have no shot. We can't have, it's very simple. Everybody on the Chiefs can be making mistakes. But when Patrick Mahomes start throwing interceptions and fumbling the ball, now we have a problem. Because who do you turn to? It's that famous saying, who do God turn to when he got problems? You see what I'm saying? When Lamar Jackson, the last hope, the hope, when he start to fumble and he didn't throw in picks, but when he start to turn the ball over and make mistakes, now we got a problem. When he missing the throws that he usually hit and stuff like that, now we got a problem. Because it's going to be a tough AFC. I ain't even just thinking about our division. I'm pretty sure we win in the division. I'm thinking about all the other teams. Not to mention the Browns and the Bengals are good teams. Now, Baker not that guy. But the Bengals, good team. Browns defense, that was an aberration game yesterday. That's still a good team. Chargers, great team. Chiefs, not dead yet still. Bills, probably the best team in the AFC right now. So Baltimore gotta be better, bro. You can't, for one, you can't keep having these close games with teams you should beat. It was a close game against the Lions because the Ravens just make key mistake after mistake after mistake. Drop, 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 drop. Like, smoke break, bro. I can't let this blunt keep getting wasted, bro. But they continue to shoot themselves in the foot at time after time after time, bro. And that's what's prevented us from being able to put up the requisite points we need to win games. Yeah, we beat these little sorry teams, or the teams that we should be beating, but they all close. The only blowout we didn't have this year was what? The Broncos. We gotta be better. We gotta be better, bro. For right now, Baltimore making every defense. It looked like we struggling. It's too hard to score points right now for us, and that gotta change, bro. And I really do think they need to think about making a trade for Mark Ingram. They have to go out and get Mark Ingram. It served no purpose for the Texans to keep him. If he healthy right now, he would be way better in my opinion. He already know the offense. He already is somebody that Lamar Jackson trusts. To me, Mark Ingram would be key right now for Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins ain't walking through that door no time soon. Neither is it Gus Edwards. So why not go out and get a dude who you know the offense, who you know been productive in the offense, bro? Will he last the entire T of the season? Who knows? But I do know if he healthy right now, he'll give us way more than Latavius and all the other dudes who the group of running backs we have given us, bro. Because this cannot keep happening, bro. We can miss the playoffs if this keep happening. We can't keep continuing to score. Lamar Jackson obviously can move the ball up and down the field, but like I said, when he start to make the mistakes, the missed throw to Hollywood in the end zone, the fumble in the red zone, and he making these in the red zone now, that's a problem. That's a problem. And in situations like this, you need your defense to do something. Like we so used to Lamar. That's why I don't give the defense the slack that other people give the defense, bro. The slack that people get a defense and like to turn around and blame the offense for. Like I saw a bozo today. Oh, this dude Jay Williams, man, he just doesn't know football, bro. I saw him try to say today that, oh, can we really blame Baker for the loss when the defense gave up 46 points? Well, for one motherfucker, the defense had gave them a 14-point lead to start the game. Also, if you're gonna give Baker credit for the 14-point lead, I don't know how you don't give the defense the credit for that 14-point lead. Two, the offense has to go out there and not score in order for the defense to give up a 14-point lead. So, do the offense play no part in that? Because they had chances to score also. That's the problem. People so quick to give Baker Mayfield these different fucking excuses, bro, that they don't give Lamar Jackson in this or certain other quarterbacks, but mostly Lamar Jackson. See, you think about Lamar Jackson is he been carrying the fucking team for the last couple years. Now the offense got injuries and whatnot, and Rashad Bateman, like I said, bro, I can't wait till he get back, but I still don't think that that's the problem. I think the running game is clearly the problem right now. They can complete passes and shit like that. That ain't the problem. The receivers been getting open and all that type shit. They don't pick up yards when the running backs run the ball. When Lamar Jackson can break loose and shit like that, yeah, they can do a decent job picking up yards, but they don't want to survive and live off of that. These running backs have to do something, bruh. Something. And they've done nothing. And that's why we lose a game like this to the Colts. That compounded with the bad, atrocious play by the fucking linebackers. and Anthony Averett having a bad night. This is how you lose games, bro. This is how. Teams that you're supposed to beat, you lose to when you eventually just make mistake after mistake after mistake. You shoot yourself in the foot one too many times and you can't walk no more. And that's the type of shit that's happening. I don't know what you do with Patrick Queen right now. I don't know if it's a trade out there that you could make that could shore up that linebacking core, to fix that linebacking core, to put a band-aid on the linebacking core. I don't know if it's a pass rusher out there that could save this. Justin Houston is non-existent. Brandon Williams is getting old. He do not provide that same. You remember back when the day when Baltimore used to always push backwards, nobody used to fall forward. Now everybody falls forward on Baltimore's defense. Running backs, receivers, tight ends, it don't matter, fullbacks, quarterbacks. Everybody falls forward on Baltimore's defense. It's no push. It's no fight. We soft now. Terrell Suggs rolling over on his couch. Ed Reed rolling his hat backwards, man. He just took a puff of his cigar and rolled his eyes. Like, this is embarrassing. Ray Lewis is embarrassed. He ain't even watching. Like, this is embarrassing what this defense done come to. And you can say injury, injury, injury all you want to. Some of these motherfuckers would be starting even if everybody else was healthy. I don't think that's what people is not realizing. The only key guys that's out is fucking that's starting that wouldn't be starting is Anthony Averett, which is why I've been patient with him because he would not be playing if Juice Man was healthy. Fucking Patrick Queen would be playing if LJ Fort was healthy. And what's funny is he probably would be taking the man position over him. Like, he would be the number one linebacker and LJ would be two, which would be a mistake. To me, Baltimore next year, when it coming into the offseason, because I just can't see us winning the Super Bowl with this defense. The load is getting a little bit too heavy for Lamar to carry, bro. And even though he gonna keep carrying that shit with ease, boy, his back's starting to crack. It's starting to feel it. This defense, Wink Martindale can scheme the fuck up all he wants to. At the end of the day, he got linebackers that just can't get it done, and he knows it. That's why he got to scheme up the shit that he scheme up. Because if a way he don't provide instant pressure or something like that, then quarterback's gonna dice up this defense, bruh. And it's like I said, it's funny because quarterbacks don't really torch the secondary as much as they torch the linebackers. And the secondary usually having to react to a mistake that the linebackers make. And then the tackling. I mean, shit, the first play of the game, the Colts scoring a big play because of fucking missed tackling and shit, bro. You looking at people just running right through guys, bro, because the Ravens can't tackle nobody. I dare to see a team, or you to tell me a team that's been worse at tackling than Baltimore. And I'm not even going to present you the opportunity to try to waste your time and find a middle linebacker that's been worse than or a defensive player, period, that's been worse than Patrick Queen. To me, there is no player in the NFL that has been worse at their position this year than Patrick Queen. I don't even think it's close. And in the offseason, I really believe the Ravens are going to have to look into the draft. For one, they probably going to look into the draft to get some offensive linemen. But they should try to sneak in there and get one of them linebackers from Alabama that slip in the draft, because Patrick Queen is not going to be the Baltimore linebacker for the future. I'm just telling y'all that right now. I doubt Baltimore picks up his option contract or anything like that. I truly believe Patrick Queen, when his contract comes down to that last year, if he ain't traded, I don't think he come back after that. They might let him play it out, but I have no faith that they bring him back. Not from what I've seen. It's no way. They dropped Jalen Smith for less, the Cowboys. It's no fucking way. And then you're going to let another team do some stupid shit and let sign Patrick Queen to some money that they probably shouldn't give him. And he can go over there and miss tackles and play bad in pass coverage, be lost in the pass and in the run. And yeah, he can do that. It's kind of like that Vic Beasley thing, except for Vic Beasley actually had a good year. Patrick Queen ain't put together that good year yet. He has been bad every game this year. And for the majority of the entirety of every game, he's been bad. It ain't been in spurts. It's been the entire game. This is a problem. It's so many problems with this team right now, bro. So many problems. And what's funny is, now I will tell you what is funny, is that the receivers for Baltimore look good. They've looked as good as they've looked since Lamar done been there. They get open. They catch the ball most of the time. They do drop a lot of catches. But Hollywood catch it in short space and make people miss and pick up yak yards. Mark Andrews great at getting wide open. at getting open in space and in zones and shit like that. Now, James Prochet, Devin Duvernay, all these dudes been phenomenal. Sammy Watkins done been a stability for us, being able to work the middle of the field and shit like that. All these dudes have been absolutely great for Baltimore right now. Sammy Watkins signing was oh, phenomenal signing for Baltimore, bro. Uh, James Prochet, Devin Duvernay, all these guys increased roles and shit. Beautiful, love it. Lamar for getting more weapons to throw to. It's gonna be great when Rashad Bateman get there, but none of this will matter if they cannot figure a way to get this running game going again. This running game have to get going. Have to get going. I love that the Ravens throw for all these yards and shit. Now I'm glad that Lamar can toss the ball around. I didn't have a doubt that he couldn't do that. But Lamar made it clear when he was talking to Steve Young, bro, we still want to be able to run the ball. Like, we don't want to just be out there throwing the ball 36, 7. You know what I'm saying? We want to have balance. The Ravens do not have balance right now because they rely too heavily on Lamar to be the best quarterback on the team and the best running back on the team. That's the problem, especially when your defense not doing what they need to do. Some people say, oh, well, they get the stops that they need to get here and there. Do they? Do they? Listen, I done watched every game, man. I'm telling you, that linebacking core, Patrick Queen, problem. We don't get enough consistent pressure on quarterbacks. The running game is atrocious right now. And Lamar can only put a band-aid on this type shit for so long. You see what's happening over there with the Chiefs. And the thing is, Lamar ain't even as undisciplined like Patrick Mahomes is at times. And I guess people say, well, when you as great as Patrick Mahomes, you can be that undisciplined. Facts. Sure. Sure. He's got a Super Bowl. I can't argue it. But now we're talking about a quarterback who not undisciplined, who don't get reckless, and now we still losing games because he having to. Because like I said, when he start to make mistakes, it's almost a chalked up done deal for us. So the Ravens got to do something, bro. They got to find a way to win in multiple ways because I don't think they can beat you running the ball right now. I don't think we can beat anybody running the ball right now. We definitely can't beat you if our offense can't put up points because our defense can't stop nobody. And the good quarterback's going to continue to exploit our defense. It's a problem. It's a problem. And like I said, I don't know what you do about Patrick Queen and those linebackers right now because they the biggest problem. Like easily the biggest problem. Patrick Queen to me should not start anymore. He should no longer be the starter for the Baltimore Ravens linebacker. Smoke break. Hey, I'm about to check the score, bro. I'm probably about to be pissed off, but I'm going to check the score real fast. Hold up. Let me see if we done made any semblance of a comeback. Not by this picture that just popped up. Oh, well, it's 17 to 25. It's an 8-point game. 4 minutes left. I don't know how we then came back into that position, but still pissed off, bro. Nothing's changing. I am still very much pissed. I'm looking at Carson Wentz stats. The man got 362 yards passing the ball, bro. Now Lamar Jackson also has 362 yards passing the ball, but look at the running. Latavius Murray, 9 yards. Williams, 6 yards. Freeman, 1 yard off of that bozo carry he had early in the game. I'm telling y'all, man. Ravens got to find a running back. Go get Mark Ingram back, bro. That's the only chance we got. The only chance we got, man. But listen, I appreciate you for joining me. If you new to the channel, stay true to the channel, man. I can't even talk. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any love and support you throw my way. I really do. I really do. Got tired of working for the white man. Said, man, let me chase my dreams, bro. Something that everybody should be out here doing, man. I couldn't do it no more, bro. I got tired of working a 9 to 5 and still being broke, bro. That shit was the worst for me. So I said, fuck it, man. If I'm a work a 9 to 5 and be broke, I'm at least chase my dreams and say fuck it, bro. I at least got to do that because this 9 to 5 shit, being broke and working a 9 to 5 ain't working, and being miserable at the same time. But that's for a different podcast. But I appreciate y'all for joining me. I love this. Y'all can't even understand, can't talk. I appreciate y'all for joining me, man. I love all the support and any big person who watched this video, man. I appreciate you so much because you didn't have to and you did. So thank you for joining me. Have a great night. Great night. I can't talk. Have a great day, afternoon, or night, whichever point in time you're watching this video, man. Sign out.
You ready to make history? Come on now. Yeah. You know there's these two words. And when I say them, people get goosebumps cause they know what happens next. So without further ado, free smoke. Look, scared cause I'm drowning in silence with bad thoughts. These days I don't have nothing to say, man, the bag talks. I put in headphones on my driver, pull up to the spot and give a good dick and Godiva. I can't lie, I'm uninspired. No more pillow talking about nonsense. I only stick around to put some band-aids on my conscience. I don't know why I feel so bad, nigga. That's what we do, no foundation. We don't build no more, we just screw. Half a bottle of Henny, girl, I'm going with the wind. The same niggas say they happy for me, ain't want me to win. So I'm done on my friends, don't need help popping Coronas and reminiscing. I just call up Big Bro J and say it's time for venting. If I live forever, I hold this hate for some centuries. You don't know how much or how you doing what it meant to me, but motherfuck all that. I don't even offer up the time to make the call back. Stupid Lodo, if they don't get the